Now, we can talk about Stoke, we can talk about the draws and stuff that we've had in the Premier League and things like that, and the games that maybe haven't been going our way recently. Stoke game being one of those games. Now, the Stoke game I didn't actually get to see. We've had a couple of things going on that I haven't been able to actually watch most, like the games at the weekend. Haven't been able to see it, and to be honest, by the looks of it, I didn't miss a lot. But this is about more than the Premier League right now. This is about more than the Champions League itself. This is about Liverpool's destiny for the next season. Yes, it's important that we get top four, and I still believe that we can clinch that. I still believe that we can beat Chelsea. I still believe that we can beat Brighton. I still absolutely 100% believe all of that. But this game against Roma is destiny itself. This is about more than the Champions League run that we've had so far. This is more than the Champions League semi-final. This is about more than reaching the final as well. And you might think, what the hell are you talking about? This is the final. Would be an absolute pinnacle to get there. And it absolutely would. If everything comes crashing down today and we don't make it to the final, alright, that is one hell of a disappointment. Really is one hell of a disappointment that we wouldn't make it. When you're 5-2 up against someone like Roma, yeah, if you bottle it from there, unbelievable stuff. But all that means is that you didn't deserve to go to the final. That's all it means. That is literally all it means. And then you have to build on it for the next year. You have to secure your Champions League place for next year with the top four finish. That's what you have to do. Now, I might seem a little bit fired up, and I don't know why I am exactly fired up when I'm thinking about this match, but I'm seeing so much, and I'm going to say it, there's going to be maybe some words in here that people, I don't swear a lot on this channel, but I'm seeing so much bullshit from so many other people, other fan bases and stuff like that online, that I'm seeing so many people tearing down Liverpool. And obviously the main people that you're looking at is Manchester City fans and Man United fans as well. Obviously Man United fans, because they are, our biggest domestic rivals in the Premier League. They've got more trophies than us and all that sort of business. But make no mistake, they would want to be in our position right now. They really would. Both of them would be. Manchester City have won the Premier League, but they would want to be in this semi-final, being in a second leg of a semi-final and being 5-2 in front. But they're not here. And why aren't they here? Man City aren't here because we beat them. Man City don't deserve to be here. Man City are the best team in the Premier League, without a doubt. But right now, they did not deserve to be here, and that is just how it is. We beat them, and we beat them damn good. We beat them 5-1. So Man City fans can turn around and say everything they want about the Premier League. We've never won it. Liverpool fans, we know. We've never won it. And you know what? If I'm being realistic, it could be a hell of a long time if we ever win it. And that's an if. If we ever win it. I'm being realistic. If we ever win it. But you would love to swap places with us. And I'm not saying that, Man City would want to give up the Premier League title. But I tell you what, they'd love to have a European one. They absolutely would. They would love it. They would absolutely love it. I'm telling you now, they would. Any of them would. People are talking about the likes of, I do remember one tweet and stuff like that from someone that I did a little bit of work with as well. And it just turns around and says, if Liverpool make the final, they'll get slapped around by Ronaldo and co and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, again, he's a Man United fan. At the end of the day, I don't think Real Madrid are going to get there. I don't. I really don't. You might think that's ridiculous as well. What are you talking about? They're 2-1 in front, I think, and they've got 2 away goals against Bayern Munich. At the end of the day, I just don't think, Ronaldo can do so much, but he was pretty anonymous in the Bayern Munich game. Pretty anonymous, I've got to say. So it's going to come when they're playing at home. What happened the last time they played at home in the Champions League? They got beat 3-1. They got a lucky penalty at the end, and they managed to go through against Juventus, but Juventus were pulling it off. They were doing it. I think the Bayern Munich can do it as well. They're going to be missing Robben, but I think they can do it. Absolutely, and I do think that Bayern Munich will go through this evening. That's this game this evening. We play tomorrow night. Now, Liverpool against Roma. I say that it's destiny because we have to put in a destiny-defying performance. We really do. And you might think, well, we're 5-2 in front. We're comfortable. Barcelona probably thought the same. Barcelona were 4-1 in front, but Roma had that away goal. Now, Roma have 2 away goals against us. We let them back in it near the end of the game. In the first leg, we started to let them back in it. They got 2 away goals, a lucky penalty, but regardless, they got 2 away goals. They turned it over against Barcelona, and we have to make sure that we don't make that same mistake. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying destiny, defining performance of our season. We need this so much. We need it terribly so much. We really do. Because if we get to the Champions League final, and it's obviously a big if, and even regardless, if we don't make it to the final, then we have to go full throttle for the Premier League and make sure we finish top 4. Now, a lot of people are going to turn around and say, how has there been an improvement since last year? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We've managed to somehow navigate a Champions League run up until now where we're in the second leg. We are 5-2 in front. We've got 3 goals on Roma. We've managed to navigate that and still be in the top 4. We're still there. That is an improvement. We finished top 4 last season. We finished a point in front of Arsenal. That's what we finished a point in front of Arsenal. That's massive. That's huge last year. But we didn't have a cup run. This is the biggest cup run that we've had in years. With a major, some people would even say the major trophy. Obviously people would, for us, I'd love us to win the Premier League. But if we're in the Champions League, man, I want to win it. Absolutely, I want to win it. It's not within touching distance because this leg is not over. This tie is not over. We've still got a big second leg and we've got a big performance to do. There were rumours that people like Perotti is going to be out injured and stuff like that. I don't know. I just look at it as rumours and that's all it is. We've got to make sure we go out there and we put in a hell of a performance, and I just hope that we can do it. I hope that we go out there, we don't try and sit back, we go out there and we try and attack. We do what we do best and we attack. And if we attack and we attack well, we can come out of this game very, very well. We can come out of this game with a victory. Injury news and stuff like that, we know Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's going to be out for the rest of the season. Could come back in July, but it looks like, I think he's going to miss the World Cup as well. So it's unfortunate for Oxlade-Chamberlain that he's going to miss all of that. Emre Can, you know what? Shit knows what is going on with that guy. Obviously things over the weekend saying that he's already agreed a deal with Juventus and a badly photoshopped picture of him in a Juventus top. Look, hey, the guy's been injured. The guy played well for us, but he played well. Other people have played well. Gini Wijnaldum plays well for us sometimes. Emre Can, too inconsistent in my opinion, and I like the guy, I like the lad. He's a 23, 24-year-old guy, and he could have done bits for our midfield, but I've already kind of accepted he's going to ship off. And I think he's going to ship off because of Naby Keita coming in next year, and he might not get in and around the team. That's just my thoughts and perspective on it. So Emre Can's obviously going to be out as well. Who else is out? I can't even remember. Do we have many more injuries? Big one though, obviously, is Sadio Mane. How the hell did I just say his name? Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane is going to be past fit and he's going to be available to play against Roma, which means we can field the same from there. I don't know what's going on with my words right now. Can someone help me out here? Our entire front three can start exactly like they did against Rome. And this is the thing. We haven't, because of this Champions League run and because of how well we're doing in it at the moment, we're not fielding our full front three in the Premier League. Because we can't, really. We could, but they might get exhausted. So he's been switching and changing and stuff like that as well. Starting Salah, starting Mane, such like that, resting. Now we can go full throttle, start all 3 of them, and then the people that are in behind are going to be absolutely key. Who I think will be Jordan Henderson, James Milner, and Gini Wijnaldum. And I think that will start because Gini Wijnaldum made an excellent impact when he came on for Oxlade-Chamberlain in the first leg. And I just think he's going to add that little bit of dynamism against those 2 workhorses, and especially James Milner, who can, if he plays a good game, can further that assist record in the Champions League for one season. Unbelievable. What a guy he is. And then the back line, I think it speaks for itself. It has to be Robertson, Van Dijk, Lovren and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Joe Gomez right now hasn't been doing a great deal when he's come into the squad. And I just think that he's the one link that I would think, you're going to have to maybe sit this one out, mate. I think you're going to have to. Unless, for some reason, Lovren or anything like that is injured, it's got to be Lovren, Van Dijk, and then it's got to be Alexander-Arnold and Robertson on the left-hand side as well. And then, obviously, Karius in goal. This is a team that is strong enough. We've already proved it against Roma at our place. We put 5 goals past them, and we almost pretty much did it with ease. If we'd have held out for a 5-0, I'd be much more confident in this tie being over, but it's not, and it's never ever over until that final whistle blows. It's never over. They're never out of it, and we're never just in control of it. This is just how it is. We don't do things the easy way, and this has been a constant of the weekend, that we don't do things the easy way. But we have to go and do this, and this is going to be a defining moment for a lot of the players and our team and its mentality. If we can make it to the final, if we can get past this semi-final, I mean, I was happy to get past the quarter-final, I'll be honest with you. I was happy for us to go into the knockouts. I was, because it may already make it an instant success over what we had last time. The last time we were in the Champions League and got destroyed by Real Madrid and such like that. You know, when Brendan Rodgers decided to bench Gerrard. You know, it's one of those things. It is one of those things. We've already made an improvement on our previous Champions League run. Let's believe that we can go and do something better here. And I do firmly believe that we can get it. I think this is going to be a much tighter game. And I'm predicting it's going to be a 2-2 on the night. It'll be a 2-2 on the night. It'll be 7-4 on aggregate. And we will go through. But this is going to be a much tighter game. Even if we lose the leg, but we don't lose it by much, we can still go through, and that is massive. That is massive. We have to start strong, we have to start fast, but we have to believe as well. And the last message that I want to send is to anybody, any Liverpool fan that is travelling over to Rome, whether you watch this video or not, please stay safe. Please stay safe, because the reports and stuff that you read over the weekend of what Liverpool fans can expect about unprovoked attacks, please keep your heads, stay safe, travel in groups. Whether you know a person or not, we are Liverpool. We are Liverpool fans. We are a family. Please stay together. Please look after each other, support each other, and let's just, you know, let's hopefully make it an enjoyable experience. The last thing that I want to hear, and anybody wants to hear, or witness, or be a part of, is something terrible happening to any fan, whether it's a Liverpool fan or a Roma fan, but obviously for me, especially Liverpool fans. Take care of yourselves and make it back safely, please. We can go out and win this, and I think that we will. And what a story it will be to tell at the end of the season, depending on what happens of our Champions League run so far. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please get your thoughts in the comments below. I've enjoyed making all of these videos, and I certainly hope it's not one of the last ones that I make. But thank you so much for watching and supporting. I really do appreciate it. Thank you once more, and I will catch you later.